mashing in.
It's a big mash.
Pretty thick.
Yeah, it's pretty thick grist. We'll thinner out. So we get some.
Dude, that smells great.
It's a, how long is it? You have the grip? No, it's on. Oh, I have a grip.
Dude, that smells amazing.
This is just gonna be. I want to taste this more.
It's like all chocolate.
Here's to you.
Rich and Tom. Nate and Mitch here. We're mashing in some specialty grains.
Syrupy.
That'll make a good beer.
That's a thick grist.
It's a 1.5 ABV there.
I'll just give you a little one.
Rice hulls. Rice hulls.
Brewer's magical friend.
The key to any good recirculating mash.
Sanity rifles.
Ready to go.
Here we go.
Started.
Alright, we're starting to sparge.
Holding my level pretty good.
Running off over here. First runnings are sitting at a 1095. That's pretty good.
92.
You are?
Oh, what the hell happened to you?
Yeah, check out his podcast. He's awesome.
That's my trick. It's a pipe fan with a bunch of holes that perforated in the bottom.
Smell that?
We got here a little brisket, a tiny little guy. He's just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
What do we got here? We got
What's in there? Ooh, some riblets.
that ain't no riblet. All right.
All right. We're siphoning into our bunghole. There it is. Experimental bourbon barrel stout. right, so the brew day was fun. I mean, we had a blast. We had multiple rigs there. One guy brought his Brew Magic, which is now, I believe that's the pilot system for the fermentorium. So the guy that was brewing on that now owns the fermentorium brewery down in Cedarburg, which is pretty badass. But so we had that. We had a couple 3 vessel systems. We had a 3-tier system, and then we had the big badass, 1 barrel system that we used to create this batch. So here we go. This is 2 years old now. You still get the booze on it. So when we first got this guy out of the barrel, it was like super duper duper alcohol, like bam in your face. Just smelling it, it just radiated out of the glass. But it's settled down quite a bit in 2 years. But you can see it's just nice chocolate color. It was some oats, I think 120, some 60, and then chocolate, some roasted malts, and we did add some cocoa nibs into the barrel. Yeah, so we used yeast from local Three Sheeps Brewery from their Cashmere Hammer, which that was pretty badass. But I mean, that yeast just bam, it just took off. And so this thing's coming out, we figure somewhere about 9-10% because we combined them all. But at the same time, there was the alcohol booze factor in it. So it's probably somewhere around 11% we're guessing. But yeah, you still get the booziness off the top, but it's a little bit subtle now. Oh God, I love this beer. I'm very sad that I'm almost out. I have sent a round of beers to some of the guys that I've done beer trades with. So you might see it out and about on other videos or Untaps from other guys, but yeah, it still has an alcohol. You still get a little bit of burn in the back of the throat. But it's not thick. It's not motor oil thick. It's actually got more of a medium body. You get the roast, you get a little bit of chocolate. You do get the oak in it. But man, this thing's mellowed out really nicely. Like I said, when it first came out, it was really hard to drink because of how boozy it was. And 2 years later, it's drinking like a champ. Very nice. But yeah, so it was a good brew day. The only thing that we totally screwed up is we had such a large grist that even with like 20-gallon kettle or mash tuns, we were still pushing the max. The 1 barrel system, we had so much base grain in there that we decided to mash all the specialty grains in a cooler, and that was the worst idea ever. So right here, if you guys are ever thinking of doing that, just don't do it. It's not a good idea. It turned into porridge. So we ended up doing that, and then we incorporated it back into the regular mash. Because we had multiple mashes going to try to get this done. So we incorporated that back in. So this beer will never, ever, ever be able to be replicated. So it's a one hit wonder here. But anyways, that's all I got on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a blast making. For those of you guys that did get to try this beer, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I sure do. Like I said, it's going to be a sad day when my last bottle's gone. And it's getting close. So cheers until the next time. We'll see ya.